So we're back at Fall Creek Falls, which is near Cookeville, Tennessee. What city is this actually in?
Spencer,
Tennessee, one of our favorite campgrounds. So we were trying to decide on the way up, was this the third or fourth time we've camped here? I think it's just the third time.
Yeah.
And we've not camped here this time of year. So it's May.
A little later than normal.
Yeah. So we've been walking around. We'll show you some things that we've seen that open up next weekend. So as usual, we're just a little bit outside of the window of the best activity, but the pool, they have a snack bar, they've got tennis courts, basketball courts, is it a zip line or like some kind of a...
And a ropes challenge course, which is closed. Yeah, I don't know.
Lots of playgrounds, tons of campsites. It's a great place. And then obviously the big attraction are the trails, the falls, all the beautiful things that you see out in nature as well.
Yeah, it's funny because every time I talk to somebody about where we go camping or what's our favorite campground, I mean, obviously Fall Creek Falls is one of the top 3 that we visit, and anybody that's new to Tennessee, I always tell them, go to Fall Creek Falls. It's certainly centrally located to where we are in Middle Tennessee, but even East Tennessee, it's an hour and a half, 2 hours away. And largest state park, like Steph said, the swimming pool, which is one of the only few state parks that even open their swimming pool anymore because they can't find workers, and I think they're all 50 years old. But this one will open next weekend. So.
It's huge. It's really
nice.
Huge. Yeah. And then last time we were here, we did horseback riding, and there's just obviously the bikes. And so one of the things we're going to do this weekend is actually entertain a little bit, which I love to do. I love to invite friends and family up to hang out with us at the campground. Are you being sarcastic?
Yes.
I do. I love to have visitors. I love to have company. So this is close enough to our hometown that folks can drive up for the day, but actually our kids are going to come spend the night a couple of nights with us, so we're super excited about that. So yeah, looking forward to a great weekend at Fall Creek Falls. If the weather holds out, it's supposed to be a little rainy tomorrow, so tomorrow may be a lazy day, but already enjoying.
Today is beautiful. We're just out kind of just like Steph said, messing around, looking at some of the sites we've probably never walked to, and we'll probably go bike riding, or I will at least, maybe later on this afternoon before the kids get here. And we're trying to wear the dogs out too, so they can take a long nap this afternoon before we maybe go on a late afternoon hike over to the falls, which you can access through the campground, which is super cool. So many trails. I don't remember how many miles of trails there are here at Fall Creek Falls, but dozens of trails. And then
we have laughed. I was walking, and we were walking a few minutes ago, and several of the campsites have folks that are just lounging outside, just hanging out, reading. And I joked and said, like, what would that be like? I have friends that camp too, and they're like, don't you love it? We just sit. And I'm like, not with my husband. So we're trying to reach a happy medium this weekend. We've already had a good conversation about expectations.
Here's the conversation this morning over breakfast. Here's what I will do. Here's what I won't do.
Our guests, Markley Teal.
To perform.
Our daughter and her boyfriend Teal.
She wanted to have a nice little intro ready, but I didn't do it.
So yesterday we hiked down to the bottom of the falls spontaneously. It was really rainy all day long, so we didn't do a whole lot. But then when the sun came out, we took off. What did y'all think about hiking to the bottom of the falls?
It was fun. It was cool.
Yeah, it was really
Never
fun.
been.
Yeah, we stayed on.
have a 2-hour window, so Mark's trying to get us to get out of the camper and get going. So we're going to go look at some waterfalls. Yeah.
Well, it rained most of the day yesterday, so we only had one hike in us. But today we got a beautiful day, so we're going to take advantage of it. So let's go.
Yeah. We have returned from our walk, had a little spontaneous adventure. Markley and Mark found a really steep
The cable trail.
cable trail that they went on. How was it, sis?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Teal and I chose not to go. Well, Teal
Well, Tim went halfway
down.
and helped us back
I
up.
didn't go down at all. It was.
Teal was concerned about us getting up. So
Yeah.
he went in the middle.
It could have been hard.
That's true. Teal's always thinking about other people. He stayed behind to help them back up.
But you
So-
could see, like, Dad will probably show you, but you could see, like, a big waterfall and then the little one and, like, birds flying around. It was really cool.
Yeah. So as usual, we're running out of time. I have to get back for a very important event, and Markley and Teal are heading home today. But we love Fall Creek Falls. It's always a good time.
Fall Creek Falls is fantastic. If you've never been here, make it a point to come here. It's super fun.